The financial forecast is a little stormy, all because of the fiscal cliff. Democrats and Republicans cannot agree on which taxes should be cut and how spending should be reduced. And of course, they have until December 31st to decide. We've all seen the same video over the last couple of weeks. President Obama is leading the charge for the Democrats, and House Speaker John Boehner is leading the charge for the Republicans. One person who knows the budget process in Washington very well is News 5 political analyst Quinn Hillyer. Quinn worked as a staff member on the House Appropriations Committee. Quinn, Washington is a mess right now, and a senator from Alabama is outspoken over the negotiations.
Absolutely, Mel. Senator Jeff Sessions, from right here in Mobile, as a matter of fact, is arguing that these negotiations should not be occurring only behind closed doors. He says that we should be having the regular budget process with open hearings so that the public can understand exactly what's being argued about, rather than just these dueling press conferences. And he has a very good point, as a matter of fact. Back when I was on the Appropriations Committee and we cut $50 billion in 2 years, we did all of it with open committee hearings. Now, that didn't mean that it wasn't contentious, but it did mean that the public understood what was being discussed, understood as many of the details as they wanted to, and so could accept the result. That's what Jeff Sessions is arguing for, and finally, he's been making this argument for months, finally he is getting some national attention on national radio and TV shows.
The classical understanding of the way Congress should operate is being undermined.
All these secret talks violate the principle of American government. They would be open. Every city, county, school board has open meeting laws. You're not supposed to be meeting in secret.
This process needs to be taken out of the shadows. We need public debate, and people would know the facts that are now being hidden.
Quinn, former President Bill Clinton's administration is coming up a lot in the talks and these negotiations. Why is that?
Well, the argument from Republicans is that if Obama wants to go back to the Clinton-era tax rates, we should also go back to Clinton-era spending, since Bill Clinton obviously was not a Scrooge by any means. And if you crunch the numbers, it turns out it makes a lot of sense. We were spending $240 billion less then on domestic spending than we do now. Now, even after you adjust for inflation and population gains, there is still a $99 billion difference between what we spent under Bill Clinton and what we're spending now, and so that's why Republicans say you can achieve some savings.